Thanks for joining me again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I appreciate it. Are we going to see a cold February pattern developing here, or is this kind of just some hocus pocus? Well, not much in the way of cold for the next little bit. As widespread, slightly to even decently above average air continues, generally speaking, across most of the eastern portion of the country, especially compared to average up in Ontario, back in towards portions of the plains, Midwest. This will really spread east with a big system that moves through, and then, hey, much colder air behind it. We're talking a huge temperature swing, and this is some really cold air that we have not seen too much of during the course of the winter. So portions of February do get nice blasts of cold air likely. This is actually fairly widespread. And again, we're talking about well below average cold potential. Now we get out 2 weeks out or so, it'll moderate here and there. We got to take this all with a grain of salt, folks. The models have not been great a week, 2 weeks out with any kind of real signal with temperatures. So let's take things way back to actually current and bring you through the next couple of days. Look at that. It's snow further south than what we've seen. This will move into the Tennessee Valley across maybe Springfield, St. Louis, Lexington, Louisville, and spread eastward and kind of fall apart from there on as it encounters a little dry air, and we'll see maybe a little bit develop across portions of the middle of the country and especially the Intermountain West forward. Just really a couple days out from now, we're going to see a little bit of that drizzle, maybe a few flurries potential with a decent amount of overcast skies and moisture in place, but nothing really big. After that, though, this weather map looks pretty, right? Nice digging upper level energy. This is vorticity, some spin and lift at the upper levels of the atmosphere. This could very well easily form a nor'easter, as you have two pieces of energy that'll come together, possibly not set in stone, but if it does happen, we'll get that cold stream of energy into the area of some decent moisture. So let's take a look at that in a little bit more detail. Quite across the middle portion of the country, we will see this system here across the southeast lift northward. We'll see a system come in behind it. If it connects, this is where you can get some decent snow. An I-95 corridor blast of true winter, it's possible. This would be very strong conditions with snow, cold, and a lot of wind with this, with cold air coming down, lake effect snow off of the Great Lakes. Very possible as we go through your Groundhogs Day weekend. I feel like, my goodness, this might be several Groundhog Day storms in the last 10 years or so. And then we'll get its act together on another guy, as this pattern is not boring, coming out of the Intermountain West into the middle of the country, possibly. Still several days out. That'll be next week there, but we do have decent confidence that there's going to be above average moisture and precipitation across a pretty good deal of the nation, the middle of the country, across portions of the east as well. This is kind of your drier, a little bit more average air, mid-Mississippi Valley back to Texas, and then good confidence there, dry weather for the West Coast. Business to business consulting and accurate weather forecasting. If you need to make decisions based off of the weather that are going to possibly cost or save you thousands of dollars, you want a team of professional meteorologists that look after you. That's NeoWeather.